tell us something about what's going on in Namibia. What's going on with that leopard hunt?
Well, in Namibia, we still have a lot of controversy regarding the moratorium on those leopard permits. Just to recap for viewers who are coming on for the first time and haven't heard my previous reports, this year, Namibia, for the very first time, issued all of its CITES export permits for leopard. They have a CITES quota of 250 leopard. And they did that, they announced that moratorium. They weren't going to issue any more leopard permits back in June 15th, with many months left on the hunting season. This, of course, caused an uproar. Many operators still had booked hunts and were expecting clients to come hunt leopard, and now they weren't going to be able to get permits issued to them if they hadn't acquired those permits already. This led to an emergency meeting of the Professional Hunters Association of Namibia that was held on July 31st, and the topic was the future of leopard hunting in Namibia. They came up with some recommendations that they provided to the Ministry of Environment and Tourism, including they asked that the ministry immediately suspend all leopard hunting with hounds, and that they also issue a moratorium on permits for 2010. The reason for that is because the ministry had issued over 200 permits additional over the quota limit. So there was a fear that, oh my goodness, we're going to shoot a total of maybe 500 leopards this season, and we can't sustain that, so we shouldn't have any more leopard hunting next season. Well, the Bush Telegraph went into overdrive with all kinds of rumors and assertions and people assuming things. So here's the deal. What you need to understand is how Namibia has historically issued its leopard permits. Historically, remember, this is the very first time that they issued their entire quota for export of leopard. The reason behind that is because they're doing a lot more hunting behind hounds, and that is much more effective in terms of a success rate than the traditional methods. You're talking about an 80% success rate is what I've been told by the director of Parks and Wildlife in Namibia.
80%,
versus traditional methods, which is 15% success, like that.
Right.
So you have more people going to Namibia to hunt leopards and more people doing it with hounds. So you've got many more people succeeding in taking leopards. That's what led to this meeting the quota so quickly.
Okay.
Now, in the past,
let me just ask you this, because this quota change then had nothing to do with any accidents that took place in Namibia. This is not about that at all. This is all about the head count, if you want to call it that, and trying to control the animals, and the fact that they are hunting them now with an 80% success closer to the cities. Am I on track here?
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear the last part.
No, okay, well, this is not about accidents, correct?
No.
Okay, all right.
Not at all.
All right, okay, good. All right. In that case, they had a quota that they had a problem with some paperwork. Somebody did something wrong, and so now they're trying to correct themselves. Is that the long and short of it?
Not that anyone did anything wrong. Basically, they've never met their quota before. So it didn't matter how many permits they issued for people to be able to hunt leopard. You see, the PH has to go and get a leopard trophy hunting license issued first.
Right.
Okay. You take that in the bush. That has your name on it, the date of your hunt, and the name of your PH.
Right.
And by law, you have to have that in your possession when you go hunt leopard in Namibia.
Or anywhere else.
So if you succeeded taking a leopard. Then you bring that back with the hide and a series of photographs of the trophy, and the PH submits that to the Met, to the ministry, and then he is issued a export permit number that goes with his license. Okay? Well, before, they could issue 3 times as many permits as their quota and not worry about filling their quota, because it never happens.
Okay. Now
this is the first time that they filled the quota.
Okay, now I understand. Now,
so
I don't want to miss these other issues, Barbara. I think if we have some more questions about that, I know that we can go to the Hunt Report and probably get in-depth answers. Is that correct?
Yes.
Yes.